Good morning, Nigel James, Princess Brokerage International, coming to you from a bright and sunny Palma de Mallorca. I'm here in Calanova and I'm on board a rather lovely S62 Lady A. I'll bring you on board in a moment, but before we do that, let me just talk to you a little bit about what we have here. The S classically brings us a larger percentage of outside space at this deck than a normal traditional Flybridge boat. And the reasoning behind that is this bed with the garage beneath. It creates this really good social open space at the back of the boat. And if you've got other people or kids in the water, everybody can connect with everybody in this area and really make the best of the sort of super boating conditions and water sport conditions that we get here in Mallorca. As a social boat, being at anchor, playing with the toys, the dinghy, in the water, having the family all close by, everybody in line of sight, it doesn't get better than this. It really does what it says on the tin. And for this sort of boating on these islands, it's a spectacular thing. In the garage, we've got room here for a Williams 345, all on a easy launch system. Small crew cabin at the back in this corner. It's a really well appointed boat. Come on board and take a look. Okay, so here we are in the cockpit, and I'd just like to elaborate a little bit on what we've got here. We've got this wide area here with a fixed U-shaped seat in that table fold so that you can get in and out if you're not eating more easily. We're backing straight onto the galley, which in this instance here can operate as a bit of a bar into the cockpit. High bulwark, high frame, super safe access onto the side deck. Got a great third station here, so when you're coming back into the mooring, very easy to get everything in perspective and manage the boat in a safe manner. And a very nice overhang here for a bit of permanent shelter with an extending sun top which comes out about 2 meters from here, which gives us good shade to this sitting there and a little bit for your head when you're on the bed. It's all about the sunshine and connecting with the water and the outside spaces, and of course here that's the sort of thing we want to be doing. Okay, so here we are inside, and what we can see here is a nice blend of colours and materials. This walnut wood is by far our most favoured wood colour, and it just looks super with these light contrasting colours. Look at the big windows. We have an opening roof here, which is again a classic feature of S-boats. But even when that roof is shut, we still have these 3 panels for light, and they themselves have shades to take out the worst of the heat. We've got this really long U-shaped seating area here, adjacent to our bar and our pop-up television. Our audio visual is all here. This L-shaped seating here works really well and connects outside environment nicely, and having the wooden floor here in the galley, which is going to be a high working area inside and out, just makes it practical and easy to live with. And that's also important. It's one thing making a beautiful boat, but you don't want to be having to worry about it all the time you're using it. The designs here are practical, and they stand the test of time. So look at this space here. How well appointed is this? We're high up here on this seat. We've got big, just the 2 screens forward, and they're big and they're low. My visibility forward is really good, even with this screen cover in place. And here I've got a fantastic console, got dual screens, These can be plotters, radars, instrumentation, whatever you need. This is specific engine instrumentation and tankage. And then I've got my thrusters, my throttles, my VHF. It's all here. It's all close by. Very simple, very well thought out. It's a very nice space. If I was 4 or 5 hours sitting here, heading myself down to the mainland, I think I'd arrive very comfortable and very refreshed. This area here is another great feature of this boat. You know, even on a day today, forgive the noise by the way, but in this marina we have the yard close by, and there's a bit of work going on over there. You know, even in this environment where we're in the marina, if we want to get some privacy from the quay, we can come up here. We've got some beds that drop flat or lift up for supporting your head for reading. We've got a seating area here. We have got an occasional table that locates here. You know, this could be quite a nice social space, both on the mooring and also at anchor. When you get family on board, lots of different people, it's always nice to have areas where you can go and be a bit alone and read your paper or your book. And with this sort of environment where we've got the sunbed aft, the sunbed forward, the Flybridge area, there's lots of spaces to spread out and, you know, find yourself a little niche for a bit of peace and quiet when you want it. Here we've got a bit of storage, which sits under this area here, gives us good area for some fenders. Obviously, we've got our anchor storage, our chain, and some small fender storage forward. And then we've got the screen and the sunroof you can see behind me. It's a really nice area and it works really well, super social. So here we are in the lower passage, which connects all the sleeping accommodation together and up to the staircase here to the upper accommodation. I think a nice point of note is how light and bright it is down here. Obviously that's facilitated by the fact we're under the glass of the screen and we are flooding this area with light. Here we've got a bathroom with a shower, big space, lots of floor room and elbow room, and that facilitates both this cabin and the one behind me here, the twin. There's 2 doors, so it's like a Jack and a Jill door, so you have got your direct access for use. Here we've got a lovely VIP cabin, beautifully lit, long blade windows, lots of storage, lots of height, good floor space, really super guest cabin. And here we've got a very nicely done twin cabin with a moving bed to allow it to be a double or a single. Again, long windows, good height, air conditioned, good sized beds. It's nicely done. And of course then we've got the owner's VIP further aft, just down a couple of steps. Let's go down there and take a quick look. Okay, so I thought this was worth a bit of careful consideration because it's just such a lovely space. The owner really does get a bit spoilt on this boat, I feel. We've got a lot of floor area around the bed. It's all single level. Good depth here for dressing and undressing. Access to this double wardrobe, which is really good storage. There's a vanity unit in here where you sit on the bed and can make use of that. And we've got drawers along this line as well. We've got drawers under the bed. And on your side where you are, we've got a very nice chaise lounge, which is a nice bit of architecture for the cabin. And then we've got a storage unit forward of that. Look at these big windows. It really does, you know, when we have the benefit of not being on the mooring and we're at anchor, it really does flood this area with light. And what a view you're going to get if you're anchoring overnight. There are blinds that shut it all down for privacy, and obviously the glass is very dark also. It's a very nice space indeed. It's got its own bathroom, obviously just to the left here in this corner. We've got a big shower stall, very well appointed bathroom, just one step up. And then to the right under the staircase, there is an area there of utility where we've got a washer-dryer combination and some storage for that sort of stuff. Okay, so here we are on the Flybridge, and inevitably, when a boat has an opening roof forward of this area, we do reduce the size of the Flybridge a little bit. But look at it. I mean, it's a good size space. We're a 62-foot boat. We've got a good sized seating area here where you can eat. We've got a bar here, griddle, refrigeration, top loading, some storage below. This U-shaped seat is super social when you can sit across from the driver going any distance, and the base pulls out so that we make a crash pad here to make the most of the sunshine when we can. We've got a sunshade here, super important of course these days. This is hydraulic, this comes up and covers the area, and covers probably 70% of the area, so it does give you really good shade, and it's robust enough that you can use it at moderate cruising speeds. And again, you've got this beautifully appointed helm, pretty much a repetition of what we've seen below. It is all here, and you can do everything you need to from the boat in this location. And standing here at the helm, when you're maneuvering, I get a great view down onto this corner to the edge of the boat. And it's a super simple place to get good perspective and be able to drive the boat in a safe and easy manner. So I hope that's given you a bit of a flavour for this S62 Lady A. A little bit of background on the boat itself, if you like. First of all, we have got a great spec on this boat. It really doesn't want for anything. There is even an option to include a Williams jet tender, subject to a price agreement. The current owner continues to use it. The boat's for sale, but he continues to use it. And with that in mind, the boat is undergoing now final preparation for the season. That's going to have included yard works, anti-foul anodes, engine service. I know the generator, the seed keeper, all of that kit has been checked and serviced and is ready to go. It's just coming to the end of that preparation now. She'll get a final clean-up and she will be turnkey for the next owner. And she is a very nice order. She's done a little under 300 hours. Everywhere you look, the boat's been cared for. The money's been spent, and if you've got in mind a boat like this, you really should come and have a look because it's a really nice example. We've got an opportunity maybe for a berth in a spectacular marina, so I think all the ingredients are here. Why not go to the website, check out the spec, get all the detail in front of you. There's lots of other pictures there as well. You can check out the price. And if you want some more information, give me a call. I'm Nigel James on Princess Brokerage International.